Hello everybody, how you doing today? My name is Nick and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be watching the finale of Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 3. I think this is like 4 parts. I'm so excited to hop into this. I've been waiting for this moment since I started this show. And now that it's coming to an end, it's a little bit sad, but you know, I'm really excited to see how this episode concludes. Before we get started with this episode, a couple things I've been wanting to mention, like since the start of the show. I know this is probably going to be a long intro, but there's some things that I've been wanting to discuss. I've been a little bit too nervous to discuss it. I really feel like this is kind of like my last chance, especially since it's the finale of Avatar. So first of all, in regards to how I edit these videos, lots of you guys will have noticed in season 1 I had a lot more lenient editing style. Season 2, even a little bit of the episodes, and then I think it was like midway through season 2 is when I just started doing the insane blur. And you know, I hate it. I hate having to use it, but it's the only way I can, because I think 18 out of the 20 episodes of season 1 were all copyright claimed, and some of them in season 2. For some reason, I guess just it's very hard to show this show without getting copyright claimed. I know some people do like visibility stuff, and there's many other ways people combat it. But for me, I felt like since I really want to show the movie in the center, I think the best way for me to do it was the blur. But you know, even for future shows or whatever, I'm going to try to make it like my movie reactions. I don't want to blur it that much. But if I do Legend of Korra, for example, and if it's the same as Avatar, I might run into that issue. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. If you guys like that method, then that's great. I just feel like lots of people do not like it, but maybe I'm wrong on that. And also another thing is throughout, it happened especially in some episodes in season 3, but throughout this whole show, I think it's hard because, you know, as a reactor, there's going to be people who do not understand what you're saying all the time, I feel like. And I feel like with my talking sometimes I've just been very unclear. I've made a lot of people confused, and you know, I apologize if anyone has not really understood what I'm saying in a sense. And what I mean by that is some people may think I do not like some of the fights because I say they're not the best. I saw that comment actually recently on one of the episodes. And you know, when I say something's not the best, just in my personal opinion, that just means it was great, but it was not my favorite part of the episode. But I think some people took that as, when I say it wasn't the best, that like it was bad. And I do not mean it was bad. Do not mean I do not like it. It just means it was not my favorite part of the episode. But maybe I'll try to, you know, use better words to articulate my points better. And I guess that'll bring us to the main thing. So when I started my movie reactions, I honestly wanted to make sure people enjoyed it, if that makes sense. And that's the same with this show. Honestly, I care so much about making other people happy, and I feel like that's also kind of hindered my happiness sometimes. And what I mean by that is, it's not that big of a deal, but if I went through all the episodes of Avatar and took the parts I cut out from my end discussions, or even my intro discussions, it would probably be over like 5 hours, because I talk a lot, and I think for me, I've been trying to like make it like a minute or 2 minutes to like make it feel smoother, but I feel like in a way that's also been hurting me, because I know lots of you guys do want me to talk longer. I'm just nervous the more I talk, the more people are not going to like it. Like that's just honestly how I feel. So I will try to talk longer. It's hard for me to do just because it's like showing myself crying for the first time. Like it's kind of a experience where I'm so afraid that people are not going to like it, that it kind of makes me that, you know, that's why I cut lots of the stuff in my end discussions or my intro discussions. I don't want people to feel unhappy or bored or anything. So I felt like that was the best thing for me to do. But it seems like, especially from the comments I've got recently, like people want me to talk longer. So, you know, the next show if I do a next show, I will definitely try to talk longer and not cut out the parts like I did for Avatar, because I really do feel bad that so many episodes I talked for, like the bloodbending episode, for example, I talked for like 12 minutes, and I think it was only like 3 minutes. Like, I don't want to do that. It's so nerve-wracking for me to show like everything, because I feel like the longer I talk, once again, the more I'm just gonna make people angry or just not like it, if that makes sense. Okay, and now for the big question. I've got this question since season 3 started about, but basically so many people want to know if I'm gonna watch Legend of Korra, if I'm gonna do other shows, if this is the only show I'm doing, and I don't know. I really don't know. When it comes to my channel and stuff, I've really tried to build my channel over the past couple months. And to be honest, I feel like with shows, you build an audience, right? You build a fandom that, you know, will watch almost every episode of the show you do. But the downside of that is, you know, compared to movie reactions, I definitely do not get the same amount of interaction, if that makes sense. With shows, for example, I have to avoid lots of comments just to make sure I'm not spoiled for anything. And at the same time, with movies, it's kind of a one and done. Where with a show, it's a very hard commitment in a way where you have to like schedule it out. And the thing about me is I'm a binger of shows. I really am. Like any of my favorite shows I've liked, I've binged. Like I know most of you guys probably will not know this show, but Friday Night Lights is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. That show is 65 episodes and I binged it in 8 days, 9 days. I binged it very quickly. They were all like 45-minute episodes as well. So if I really am into the show, I will binge it. And there's so many times in this show where I wanted to just binge it like I am now. And I've been afraid to because, you know, it's hard to say, but it really does ruin my channel in some sense. And what I mean by that is when I post an Avatar video, it will go out to a certain amount of you guys that would normally watch my movie reactions. And because, you know, lots of you guys who watch my movie reactions will not watch my Avatar reactions, when I post a bunch of Avatar reactions in a row, it will slowly stop recommending my new videos to those people that would normally watch my movie reactions. So in other words, basically how most reactors will do it is they'll do like one episode of a show per week and they'll do a set schedule. And the thing about me is I can't do that because honestly, I just like I binge it and then I can just leave it up on Patreon, but I just feel bad that I'm making you guys wait so long. So like my point of view is when I finish them, I will upload them on Patreon for a little bit of early access, but then I want to make sure that you guys get it in a respectable amount of time. And I feel like one episode a week is just so little. And that's why I don't know what I'm going to do with the show. I don't. Because, you know, after this, I definitely want to go back to a lot of movies. I don't want to have to focus only on a show and not be able to do my movies, if that makes sense. Because also that's why I was looking for an editor for the show. Because honestly, editing these are not my favorite thing to do. Compared to movie reactions, I prefer to edit movie reactions and I prefer to hire an editor for show reactions. But if there's not enough traction with the show, then I can't hire an editor. So that's why it's very up in the air with me if I'm going to do a show after this or not. I'm definitely going to be watching Legend of Korra. The question for me is if I'm only going to release it on Patreon with just full reactions, or if I'm going to actually hire an editor to make YouTube cuts of it. So, we will see. I would love to do YouTube edits for the show. I know that a schedule's not going to work for me, and so I might have to I don't know, I'll have to figure out something, so, some way to be able to make it work, but okay, I know that was probably a lot to take in, just, you know, once again, these are things I've been wanting to kind of talk about for a while, some of these things since the very beginning of the show, and so I hopefully you guys understand. I know some of you guys are going to be upset, especially about the point about me cutting out all that footage. I know lots of you guys like seeing it, so I apologize. I honestly thought it was what was best for me, but looking back, I definitely, you know, have some regrets about how I did the show, and you know, that's also why I've been binging this last season very hard. I've been trying to do what I normally would do with shows, which is the pace you guys have seen with these episodes. And even though I have an editor for, I think she's edited 3 episodes of this season, most of these have been mine. And that's also kind of a control thing where I just, you know, especially this last season, there's so many good moments that I want to make sure I edit them so I can show them. And I know I just said editing shows is not my favorite part of it, but especially in this last season, I really feel like I need to edit these myself, and that's why the finale will also be edited myself. But the editor I have had for a couple episodes might be doing Legend of Korra. I'm going to talk to her and see what she thinks, but okay, now on to the finale. So after episode 17, first of all, I know I probably had the most unpopular opinions about that episode. I've seen 5 reactions to it from other bigger channels, and most of them seem to really like it, really like it. And I mean, I laughed a lot, so I'm not going to pretend like I did not like the episode. Just the play and how they represented everyone. Once again, it's comedic, it's entertaining, it's lighthearted. It's not something I would look forward to. I do not think I would ever rewatch episode 17. Even if I was binging the whole show, I guess I'd probably watch it once or twice, but I feel like most of these episodes I've seen, I can watch a dozen times over. Episode 16, I've already watched 6 times now because I love that episode so much. But yeah, episode 17, I love certain aspects of it. Other parts I was a little bit upset with, but I could understand. And then the play itself was, I honestly just did not like it that much, but there were definitely a lot of funny moments in it. And also there were a lot of great moments, especially at the end where they revealed what they thought was going to happen at the end. And that's what brings us to the finale, because I really do not know if those predictions are true. I'm hoping they're not, but especially with Zuko, I don't know. I feel like Zuko's is the one that is most likely to come true, where Azula's gonna kill him, and I hope she doesn't. I know it's probably gonna be a battle between them two, and then Aang and Fire Lord Azoi, but I'm curious where Katara and Sokka are gonna be, and Toph and everyone. I'm assuming they're gonna help Aang, but it seems more like he's gonna be fighting him by himself. So I'm kind of wondering where everyone else is gonna be. I'm also curious if they're gonna show any more stuff with Appa and Momo. I mean, Appa and Momo have been amazing. Just I feel like in season 2 they gave them a lot more characteristics, and then in season 3, they're kind of just there. I mean, they have their comedic moments, but I really hope that we get some more with them too. We might not, but you know, that's just my hope. And then of course the biggest thing is Aang and Katara, because I have just loved their relationship so much, and I'm hoping they end up together. If they don't end up together, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably gonna break my heart a little bit. I mean, I understand it's a show. I understand, you know, not everyone's gonna be together, and I understand it's probably not even a big thing for most people, but just that relationship has really kept me invested in both their characters. And also, before we start, I just want to say, first of all, thank you guys so much for just, in this season, my mods at least have told me, like, there's been barely any spoilers. So thank you guys, especially for this last season, for, you know, not spoiling anything for me. I'm happy I'm able to experience this finale for the first time without knowing anything. It really is an incredible feeling. That was something I was worried about starting a show, is, will I get spoiled? And the fact I haven't, honestly, is just, it's so amazing. So seriously, thank you guys for not spoiling anything. Thank you guys also for just being so supportive, liking the videos, like watching them. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, I've been talking really long, I feel like, so let's just hop into this finale. I'm so excited. I think this is going to be 4 parts, just because it seems like with Avatar, even with my insane blurring method, they still will copyright claim it, I guess, even when I did the 2-parter in season 2 together. So I mean, I'm gonna try, I'll see, but I think it's gonna be 4 separate videos. I'm gonna release them over 2 days at the latest. It might even be 1 day. I'm still deciding, but you know, I don't want to make you guys wait for so long, but I also want to give my Patrons that early access capability. And you know, lots of you guys have noticed I've been doing premieres now, and I'm doing premieres, especially for the last few episodes of the show, just because I want to be more confident in myself in a way. I want to be able to, I never watch my videos, honestly. Even if I edit them, I'll never really watch the final product. So, you know, watching these videos has been really interesting, especially episode 16. I actually cried to myself, so I mean, I guess it was very emotional. But also, you know, let me know how many of you guys would like me to do a live stream. I don't know if I'm gonna do a live stream, because once again, I am very shy and nervous, so I will see if I can do that. But if not, then I probably will just do like a tier list, because I do want to talk about some of the moments in this show that I feel like I really glossed over. So let me know down in the comments if you guys would like a tier list of my favorite episodes, or just, you know, a live stream. If a lot of you guys want a live stream, maybe I'll just try to do it, see if I can handle it. Just, I am a very shy person, so I don't know if I'll be able to handle a live stream knowing how many people could be in it. So I guess we will see. But before we hop into this episode, if you guys do want to see the full-length reaction to this episode, or really access my reactions, you guys can check out my Patreon, first link in the description bar down below. And let's just hop into it. Avatar Season 3, Episode 18, 19, 20, 21. I usually don't watch the intros because I hear they spoil stuff, but for this one, I want to see the intro. I'm actually so excited. I'm so excited for this.
I believe Aang can save the world.
Born in you, along with all the strife, is the power to restore balance to the world.
I'm so curious what's gonna happen. I honestly have no clue how this can go.
And I'm going to help him defeat you. Where's my uncle?
He busted himself out.
I hope we see Uncle Iroh. I really do. I hope he comes back. He has to. He's been such a crucial character. I cannot imagine them just not letting him come for the finale.
You miscalculated. I love Zuko more than I fear you. No.
There's actually been so many amazing moments in this season so far. Part 1. Phoenix King. Oh yes, Egg, yes.
More ferocious. Imagine striking through your opponent's heart.
Ugh, I'm trying.
Now let me hear you roar like a tiger dillo. That sounded pathetic. I said roar.
Oh, I'm almost scared of him now.
Hey, your lesson's not over.
Aw, he just wants a break. I guess he doesn't have time.
If you want to lounge around like a bunch of snail sloths all day, then go ahead.
Aw, he's so refreshed now.
Beach party!
Oh, that's so awesome, water surfing.
Check out my Appa sand sculpture.
That's amazing. Appa loves it. That's amazing. That's amazing.
You even made a little Earth King in Bosco. Try and top that, Sokka. Ta-da!
What is that?
No, it's Suki.
I think it's sweet. But it doesn't even look like that.
You had to test him to have him. He has to keep training.
What are you doing?
teaching you a lesson.
What happened?
Zuko's gone crazy. I made a sand sculpture of Suki, and he destroyed it.
Aw.
Oh, and he's attacking Aang.
It's just to teach him a lesson, though. He's just trying to get it prepared. He didn't turn on him.
Get a grip before I blast you off this roof!
Go ahead and do it.
That was so cool. His fire moves are honestly just so amazing. Holy, Aang.
What's wrong with you? You could have hurt Aang.
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with all of you?
He should be
How can you
practicing.
sit around having beach parties when Sozin's Comet is only 3 days away?
I was actually gonna wait to fight the Fire Lord until after it came.
After?
I'm not ready. I need more time to master firebending.
Don't you
And
have
frankly,
to?
your earthbending could still use some work too.
So, you all knew Aang was gonna wait?
Honestly, if Aang tries to fight the Fire Lord right now, he's gonna lose. No offense.
Doesn't he have to, though?
The Fire Lord before the Comet was to stop the Fire Nation from winning the war. But they pretty much won the war when they took Ba Sing Se. Things can't get any worse.
You're wrong. Before the eclipse, my father asked me to attend an important war meeting. It was what I dreamed about and wanted for so many years. My father had finally accepted me back.
This is the meeting they had, yeah.
Ba Sing Se is still under our control. However, Earthbender rebellions have prevented us from achieving total victory in the Earth Kingdom.
What is your recommendation?
We should transfer more domestic forces into the Earth Kingdom.
Prince Zuko, you've been among the Earth Kingdom commoners. Do you think that adding more troops will stop these rebellions?
The people of the Earth Kingdom are proud and strong. They can endure anything as long as they have hope.
Yes, you're right. We need to destroy their hope.
How do you do that?
Sozin's Comet is almost upon us, and on that day it will endow us with the strength and power of 100 suns. Fire Lord Sozin used it to wipe out the air nomads. Now, I will use its power to end the Earth Kingdom.
I did not want
Permanently.
just the whole Earth Kingdom.
Rain fire over their lands, a fire that will destroy everything. And out of the ashes, a new world will be born.
No, 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 he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it.
And I am the supreme ruler of everything.
That's actually so terrifying. Just a huge wave of fire across the whole place.
My whole life I struggled to gain my father's love and acceptance. But once I had it, I realized I lost myself getting there.
Yeah,
I'd forgotten who I was.
exactly.
I always knew the Fire Lord was a bad guy, but his plan is just pure evil.
That's why he needs to stop him.
I know you're scared. And I know you're not ready to save the world.
But you have to.
But if you don't defeat the Fire Lord before the Comet comes, there won't be a world to save anymore.
Why didn't you tell me about your dad's crazy plan sooner?
I didn't think I had to.
Yeah.
I assumed you were still gonna fight him before the Comet. No one told me you decided to wait.
This is bad.
It's okay, Aang. It's okay. You just gotta practice. You just gotta practice.
You don't have to do this alone.
Yeah, if we all fight the Fire Lord together.
Yes,
we
they
got a
all
shot
fight
at
together. I
taking
thought
him
maybe
down.
just Aang was gonna
All
fight him
right.
solo.
Team Avatar is back.
And yes,
Aang,
I love that.
Water,
Oh yes.
fire, fan and sword.
Sokka's gonna do something amazing. I already know. Aw, Zuko's the only one not laughing.
Get over here, Zuko.
Yeah,
Being part of the
Zuko.
group also means being part of group hugs.
Aw, what an amazing moment.
There's one technique you need to know before facing my father. How to redirect lightning. If you let the energy in your own body flow,
Just like Uncle Iroh taught him.
energy against them.
That's like waterbending.
Exactly.
That's crazy. So he's gonna... Aang's gonna have to... Aang's gonna use it. Aang's gonna use that in the final battle.
Once, against my father.
What did it feel like?
Exhilarating. But terrifying. You feel so powerful holding that much energy in your body.
That was actually such a cool moment.
There's always Katara and a little spirit water action, am I right?
Actually, I used it all up after Azula shot you.
She's not having any.
You'll have to take the Fire Lord's life before he takes yours.
Yeah.
I'm actually just so nervous.
I'll just do that.
Please do not tell me Aang's actually gonna lose.
Gather around, Team Avatar. In order to take out the Fire Lord, or in this case, the Melon Lord, our timing has to be perfect. First, Suki and I will draw his fire.
Oh, that's great, Sokka. Come up with one of your amazing plans.
Bam! He delivers the final blow.
What about me?
For now, you're the Melon Lord's forces.
So I get to chuck flaming rocks at all of you?
Whatever makes the training feel more realistic.
Sweetness.
Toph loves that. I actually love this. They're actually having a plan together. They gotta rehearse their plan. Oh, I so did not expect that.
Watch it, Toph!
I am not Toph. I am Melon Lord.
Now, Aang!
Because he does not know if he can actually
What are you waiting
do
for?
it.
Take him out!
I knew it. He's
can't.
gonna have the same debate.
I'm sorry, but it just didn't feel right. I didn't feel like myself.
There! That's how it's done.
I know it's hard to see, but you have to. You have to. Like, I know it's weird because with Katara, I said whatever decision she made, I'd be fine with. But with Aang's dilemma, like, there's just so much bigger consequences. It's literally the whole fate of the world.
And I found this. Look at baby Zuko.
That is so amazing. Baby Zuko.
Oh, lighten up. I'm just teasing.
That's not me. It's my father.
But he looks so sweet and innocent.
But he's not.
Sweet little kid grew up to be a monster. And the worst father in the history of fathers.
But he's still a human being.
You're going to defend him?
No, I agree with you. Fire Lord Ozai is a horrible person, and the world would probably be better off without him. But there's gotta be another way.
Yeah, Aang's gonna try to do something without killing him.
Maybe we can make some big pots of glue, and then I can use glue bending to...
Glue bending.
Then you can show him his baby pictures and all those happy memories will make him good again.
Do you really think that would work?
No!
Aw, Aang. I get it though. He really just does not want to use violence. I can get it. I understand.
I can't just go around wiping out people I don't like.
Sure you can. You're the Avatar.
But he carries around that guilt.
This isn't a joke, Sokka! None of you understands the position.
That music is amazing.
Do understand. It's just...
Just what, Katara? What?
We're trying to help.
Then when you figure out a way for me to beat the Fire Lord without taking his life, I'd love to hear it!
Aang, don't walk away from this.
Let him go. He needs time to sort it out by himself.
Oh, I thought Katara would come and give him a speech. That looks so beautiful. Aw, Momo.
Hey, Momo. I don't suppose you know what I should do.
Aww.
I didn't think so.
What? Are they already here? What is he doing? Where did he go?
Where's Aang? Come on, lazy bones, let's go.
Where did he go actually? He just swam out.
He left his staff. That's so strange.
Aang's not in the house. Let's check the beach.
But there's nothing out there anymore. Where did it go?
Look! There's his footprints.
Was that Fire Lord Azula you captured him?
Maybe he was captured.
Yeah, he was captured.
I bet he ran away again.
No, he didn't.
He left behind his glider and
Yeah,
Appa.
he would never do that.
Aang mysteriously disappears before an important battle? He's definitely on a spirit world journey.
But if he was, wouldn't his body
Yeah.
still be here?
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Then he's gotta be somewhere on Ember Island. Let's split up and look for him.
I'm going with Zuko. What? Everyone else went on a life-changing field trip with Zuko.
And now, oh, Toph. I mean, it makes sense. She has her own little adventure with him.
Avatar's date! Yip, yip!
Where's the reeling? Oh, those faces.
I know I shouldn't complain. My parents gave me everything I ever asked for, but they never gave me the one thing that I really wanted, their love.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Oh, that's same with Zuko.
Look,
This is the worst field trip ever.
Judging by the looks on your faces, I'm guessing you guys didn't find Aang either.
no. It's like he just
He was
disappeared.
captured. I'm telling you, he has to be captured.
Momo's missing too?
Oh no!
I did not even realize. No, no, no. No, no, no.
Get out of the bison's mouth, Sokka. We have a real problem here. Aang is nowhere to be found, and the comet is only 2 days away.
What should we do, Zuko?
Why are you all looking at me?
Well, you are kind of the expert on tracking
Yeah,
Aang.
that's true. He's been doing it his whole life. Or since the whole show started.
Zuko, I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but why are we heading towards the Earth Kingdom? There's no way Aang's there.
Just trust me.
Okay, he's gonna be there. Zuko has it. Unless if that's where you knew his dad would take him. Oh no. I'm actually so nervous. I'm actually so nervous.
Sorry I'm late, Father. Good palanquin bearers are so hard to come by these days. So, is everything ready for our departure?
There has been a change of plans, Azula.
What?
I've decided to lead the fleet of airships to Ba Sing Se alone. You will remain here.
What?
Fire Nation.
But I thought we were going to do this together.
Oh, she is not gonna help him. She's not gonna help him now.
But it was my idea to burn everything to the ground. I deserve to be by your side.
Azula! I need you here to watch over the homeland. It's a very important job that I can...
Nope, she is so upset by this.
Really?
And for your loyalty, I've decided to declare you the new Fire Lord.
Fire Lord Azula? It does seem appropriate.
I guess that's how he does it.
About you.
Fire Lord Ozai is no more. Just as the world will be reborn in fire, I shall be reborn as the supreme ruler of the world. I will be known as the Phoenix King.
That's why it's called the Phoenix King. Oh, that is so epic the way they just did that. Oh, that looks so epic. He can't win though. He's not gonna win.
And the reason you've brought us to a seedy Earth Kingdom tavern is what now?
June.
Oh yeah, that weird bounty hunter with the giant mole.
It's the only animal that can track Aang's scent anywhere in the world. It's the one shot we have of finding him.
Oh, she's so good. Where were they? Did no one take them?
Wait,